The name of the noodle is called Biang Biang Mian. It's a sound that it makes when you slap it on the table. It's hand-pulled and torn. It is a northern style street food.
Tucked away inside a bar in Highland Park, Chef Robert Lee's Bang Bang Noodles is bringing his version of the popular Xi'an street food noodle dish to Los Angeles.
My friend sent it to me on TikTok, and when she sent it to me on TikTok, I liked the fact that it was hand-pulled the most. I've never actually seen someone hand-pull noodles, so I just shot right over.
What is it about this you wanted to bring to LA?
So it was a dish that I really connected with. It's in the East Coast and something I could eat on a daily basis. Aside from that, it's a naturally fused cuisine from northern China, where it fuses like Muslim culture and Chinese culture together. That's the main thing I really liked about it. I learned to work with like different noodles for a long time. I cooked in different restaurants for a while, and I worked with different pastas for a while too. And this was one of the dishes that I really kind of connected with. It is a lot of practicing to kind of build and learn it. So it's right now at the moment, I still feel like I'm constantly learning and teaching myself on how to get this going and get it right.
Bang Bang Noodles has 4 bowl options. Tingly cumin soup, tingly cumin dry, Xi'an tomato, and small plate chicken, baby.
So everything needs to be kind of quick and done. You got 2 noodles per order. Obviously cook these bad boys. And then we turn them into whatever the actual customers want. And from there on, we have also another choice of protein. So it's kind of like a customizable bowl. They could opt stuff out and in, but we personally like everything in there. And from there on, we finish it off with either sauces. Usually most of them, except for the Xi'an, is with the chili oil. I started off with this menu with just the tingly cumin soup, because I just connected with soup more, like noodle soups. Then I developed a sauce version of it, and then from the sauce version, it was basically the more popular dish in the East Coast. And I developed another dish where I wanted to have our voice in it. It's a play off on a stewed tomato. Now it's like a new Biang Biang Mian style street food in Xi'an. Braised stewed tomato and also a bok choy. Now I did a chicken dish. It's a play off a dish called Big Plate Chicken. And it's a braised chicken with different spices. You have Szechuan peppercorn and all that stuff. Lamb is definitely the most popular protein. The reason why is because it's the most popular protein in northern China. And aside from that, we also have a braised beef version, a beef shank. I have a seitan that I make in-house. I really want to try to keep my protein and all the meat and everything I have to kind of be more regional. I like seitan. I like the actual idea of having it as like a fresh product, but I didn't want to outsource my protein as well, so I just wanted to make it in-house. Kind of a long process, but I personally think it's worth it because of the end result.
The noodles are made fresh every day, right before service begins. It's a belted noodle that Robert stretches and tears by hand. To effectively make these noodles, the dough has to be fresh. Since no preservatives are added, letting the dough sit overnight would make it impossible to stretch and tear into this type of noodle. This also ensures a better texture and a better bite for the noodle when it's cooked. How'd you find out about Bang Bang Noodles?
Just scrolling on the Instagrams, how I came across it, and man, I'm not disappointed. It was amazing. It was fire, to be honest. Like the flavors in here, never had them before.
It's like an endless cycle with this noodle shop right now because the demand's so high.
Order for Catherine!
And aside from that, the preparation is so demanding too, and it's tedious. I personally think it's important to have just a little bit of more diversity because LA is a diverse culture and we definitely have a lot more cuisines. I just want to have something where it kind of radiates my culture. I'm trying to refine LA street food by making everything from scratch and try to make something at least that is a healthy kind of bite for everybody too as well, and something that could at least something for dinner, lunch, and an all-day kind of meal. We do make everything in-house right now. I'm feeling like there's gonna be a point where we can't. Just because of the demand. I was doing it in the street for a while. I did this for like 6-7 months by myself. So I had like a line down the block for like, at least I had like 50 deep. It was crazy in the beginning. You have to wait for like an hour or two, and sometimes you'll get your food and sometimes you won't get your food. We implemented something I wanted to do way before when I was selling by myself, a pre-order process. And all I do is just pick up, because I was selling it by myself. I wanted to figure out a way, can I just sell all these noodles ahead of time, and I at least just alleviate one step. We're ideally kind of sold out throughout the whole weekend, but Friday usually gets filled up a little bit faster than usual. It's very hot, careful. So my favorite dish, well, I'm kind of like strange Asian. I like hot soups and hot days. I don't mind it. I just like noodle soups in general, so I'll gravitate towards it almost all the time, even in hot weather. When I first started this, I like hot soup so much, that's all I sold, because I wanted people just to eat hot soup in a hot summer day.